Hi there, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. In this video, I'm gonna teach you the 7 Google Keep features. And right now, as you can see, I'm currently inside Google Keep. And if this is the one that you're not seeing on your end, for example, by default, Google Keep is on light theme. I've just changed it on that option right so on the settings on the top right section. Because I don't like light theme, it hurts my eyes. And let's move on with the first one, bulking editing notes. As you can see, I have, I think, 7 notes in here, and they're just sample notes for discussion purposes. Now for the first tutorial or for the first feature, I'm gonna teach you how to bulk edit them so you don't have to manually pin one. For example, you don't have to manually do stuff right there. So the first thing is, if you hover your mouse, you'll see the check icon on the lower or upper left corner, right? You need to select one or select two on how much you want. For this video, I'm gonna select 2, and then once it's highlighted, make sure they're highlighted on the border, okay? The outline is visible. Next up, move over to the upper right section. You can pin them at the same time. You can remind me on these 2 notes, or set a reminder rather. You can background options on these 2 notes like so, and you can archive them. If you click on more options, you can delete them, add a label, make a copy or copy into Google Docs. So basically make sure to highlight them both, and then don't click on that option, because that is also one of the common mistakes of people using Google Keep. After highlighting both, they're gonna click that pin icon like there. So click on that pin icon on the top right section, and there we have it. We've just pinned 2 at the same time. So that's how you bulk edit some notes. Now let's move on with the next one. Let me just unpin this 2. So for the next one, we're gonna talk about group checklists. So for a group checklist, I'm gonna talk about this example right here. As you can see, I already have some checkbox right there. Now I'm going to teach you how to do this, because by default, you don't have those checklists or checkbox, right? I'm going to bring this one on this option right here. So, hover your mouse on the options of the lower section, you'll see more options. Choose the one that says show checkboxes. And without no problem, easy as that, you already have some checklists. By default, this is the one we're looking for. I've already told you how to create some group checklists, right? So a little reminder, also some more features inside of this. You'll see those 6 circles on the left side. If you hover them and then you just indent your notes a little bit to the right, it's already indented like so. So if you make one more, it's just making them a sub-subject. Let me change this one so they won't be confusing. Sub-info, like so, sub-info 1. And I'm gonna change this one also to sub-info 2. I'm gonna create this one to main info. So we're gonna focus on the top section right there. So if I check 1 on the sub-info, I still have those sub-info 2. Let me just put this back, okay? So if I check on the main info, I'm gonna remove everything, or I'm gonna complete everything like there. Same goes with this one. If I hover it over there, like so on how much I want, even if it's 1,000 or 100, no problem. I can simply click on the main one and everything goes. That's the idea there. This is how it works. Of course, with that indentation icon or those 6 circles, you can also rearrange them as you see fit. For example, I want to put some more on the upper info, the main info right there. And then if I click on the main info, everything goes. That's how powerful this group checklist option is. That being said, let's move on with the next one. So for the next one, we're going to talk about moving notes or your Google Note keeps inside Google Docs. So choose a note you want to move to. So example, this one, I want to move this grocery list. And then on the 3 dots, of course, don't forget about the 3 dots. So click on them and you'll see copy to Google Docs. So click on it, but before I click on it, I can simply just copy everything. For example, I can just click that, copy, and then paste it on Google Docs manually. Just want to highlight that that is a pretty tiresome option, right? So again, click on 3 dots, copy to Google Docs, and wait for it to finish. You'll see that option, that copying right now on the lower left section. So click open to Google Docs. So you'll see this option right here. Inside it, you can have some fun. You can take advantage of it. You can edit some more. For example, you can bold that. You can change the size, the font size, like so. But of course, the most powerful one is on the left section, you'll see your Google Type sidebar. And with this one, you can choose the Google Keep option. And you'll see all of your Google Keep notes here. You can simply drag it down. For example, this image right here, I can simply drag it over here. And I'll have it inside my Google Docs. that is a pretty powerful option if you're gonna ask me. Pretty organized, pretty efficient, okay? Now let's move on with the next one. So for the next tutorial or next feature, we're gonna call it Google Chrome extension or Google Keep Chrome extension. Basically, it's gonna be an extension to create some notes inside some website. So let me just open one here. This is gonna be my sample website. So it's gonna be the top 10 basketball shoes of 2023 so far. And with this one, I can just put some notes here without using my notepad, because normally I know you also use your notepad on clipping some notes here. Don't bother with that anymore because we're gonna have an extension for this. So click on that icon like there, and then you can create a note. For example, read the paragraph 5. And then you can also click some labels. For example, I'm gonna name this family or urgent, like so. And with that being said, I can simply click on create note. I'm saving the note right now, and as you can see right there, your note was saved successfully. If you click on view and keep, so we're back on Google Keep. As you can see right there, we already have a note right now. We have the URL, we have the thumbnail, we have everything from the website earlier. And mind you, I did not type everything here, even the website. I just used the extension and I have the notes to work with it. That's how powerful this Google Chrome extension is. Basically, it's just reminding you to read the website. Now moving on with the next one. So for the next feature, we're gonna talk about grabbing text from images. I have a sample here regarding Coca-Cola. So open a Coke, open happiness. You can simply type in Coca-Cola right there, and then open a Coke, open happiness, like so. But I don't want to do that. It's pretty tiresome. To be honest, I'm really lazy on doing that. So I'm gonna teach you how to grab those texts and put them inside here. So basically, we're asking Google Keep to auto-populate its blank space right here. So to do that, simply hover your mouse on the 3 dots. If you notice, we're always using the 3 dots, right? This is pretty powerful, that's why. So 3 dots, and you'll see right here, grab image text. If you simply click on it without no problem, Google Keep will get those texts. So this is pretty useful for students, especially those medical students, on their review, on their taking of notes. That's how powerful it is. So let me just close this one and move on with the next feature. So basically, we're gonna use some more here. For now, I'm gonna go with this option right there, this girl. By the way, I got this from Midjourney. I have a lot of videos regarding Midjourney, so please check them out. Now, I'm gonna teach you now how to edit this. Now, you might ask me, I can just copy it, save it, and then use Photoshop. I can use some Filmora or anything editor on the platform, right? But don't worry about that. We're gonna use this inside Google Keep, and we're gonna edit it inside Google Keep. You heard me right? We're gonna click on it to maximize this one. As you can see in the top right section, we'll have that option to edit drawing and print drawing. Of course, we're gonna edit it. Click on that option like so, and Google Keep will bring us to an editor. It's its own editor inside Google Keep. It's a pretty basic option, but still you can edit it. For example, I wanna put something here, some yellow lines over there, some houses or triangle. Put some number there. This is gonna be triangle like so. I'm just gonna teach you the works here. I can put some squares, some ruling, or dots over there. I can undo and have some fun here. So that's how you edit an image inside Google Keep. 3 dots right there. You can new drawing or export as image. And let's move on with the final feature I'm gonna give you. Of course, we cannot forget the reminder. On the section on the left side, we have a reminder section like so. And basically, it's empty right now. To create a reminder, go back to your notes. Choose notes that you want to remind yourself with. And that option right there that says remind me, you'll have some choices. Later today, it will be arriving on 8 p.m. Tomorrow, it will remind you at 8 a.m. For next week, that will be 8 a.m. You notice that there is a default of 8 a.m., either p.m. or 8 a.m., right? Now, you might ask me, how can I edit this? For example, I just want to click later today and have it on 5 p.m. This is how you do it. So click on that settings right there. Click on settings one more time. And you'll open this one. You can edit this, for example, for morning, I want it for 5 a.m. For afternoon, I want it for 2 p.m. And for evening, I want it for 7 p.m. You'll have an option to enable sharing or disable it. I'm going to make sure it's enabled. Click on save. Go back to my list. Remind me. And we have it like so. I have 5 a.m. right now. I have later today for 8 p.m. I can pick a place, and so on and so forth. If I choose tomorrow and go check my reminders, I'll have it like so. But be mindful, if you edit this one, because this is going to be inside your Google account. If you edit the snooze button, it will also affect your Gmail. Let me just open my Gmail. So on this option like so, if I click on that snooze button, you'll see it's also effective. I have 6 p.m, I have 8 a.m. also. And basically that's it. That is how it affects your Google account. So just ask yourself. And that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye for now.